So that gives you a good idea about what the Roach is.
It's interesting, Stephen T. We always talk about history as an influence on whatever material you're consuming, written in the past, written now. Tell me what because you had to identify with that era to be able to talk about it. And then it's always good to hear, like, you've thrown so much history at both of us right now. I know my head was spinning. I'm like, you know what? Every time you think you're starting to get a handle on something, your own ignorance, right, comes rearing back in this form of history. CBT, what are your thoughts on that?
Again, we've shared many conversations on how important history plays, right, in characters.
Always.
Right? That right there, man, it'll tell you, because that really lets you know exactly what was going on during that time. See? And that's exactly what he did. So I'm all for it, right? I'm all for the freedom health fighters. I'm all for, right, what was going on during the Vietnam War. I'm all for. My uncle served in Vietnam. Okay, so
my uncle did too.
Yeah,
my uncle Willie.
Thank you. See, it's real serious, right? But of course, what we know about Vietnam, right? It was a war that nobody liked, right? It was a war that people. Okay, so he didn't talk a lot about it, but that should have shown a lot of respect towards the people, man, because they lost so much during that war, right?
Yes.
Okay, and coming home, man,
and
right?
came back just treated like trash.
Thank you. Okay, and out of that adversity, characters come. See?
Yes, very much
adversity, so. Man. You come back home to people, man, who hate your guts.
Yeah, for doing your duty, you were drafted.
Yes.
People forget. People forget that the draft even existed. Well, why didn't you just stay home? How many? Okay, we're gonna get into history now. Go ahead.
Right.
How many draft dodgers? Right. How many draft card burners?
Yeah.
Were black, and how many were white? Mm-hmm. When people want to talk about white privilege and does it exist, and if it doesn't exist or whatever, okay, we can have that debate. We can have it. But this is one example where it's clear.
Yeah.
These guys who were in college or whatever were principally white because they could afford it.
Yeah.
Poor black folks, poor brown folks.
Yeah.
Did not have the money, did not have the options to say, I'm just going to go to Canada.
Yeah.
I'm just going to burn my draft card and you're going to have to come and get me.
Yeah.
Well, okay. If you were living in Westchester, maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't come and get you because they're going to have to fight against you and your parents and their money and all that kind of stuff in court.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're black, they just arrest your ass and then you have to be on that bus.
Happened to me.
Yeah.
If it did, how can we make it clearer than this? If they can take the heavyweight champion of the world, turn him in from 4F qualified just because they want to, and then take his license away, take his livelihood away, take his liberty away in that they take his passport, can't earn money, can't do nothing until finally the Supreme Court says that was BS.
Yeah.
So what are they going to do to the average black man?
Yeah.
Because here's the extraordinary black man.
Yeah.
And they did that to him.
Yeah.
So, this is what it is. We can say, gee, I wish it hadn't been like that. Gee, hope we make it better than that. That's all cool. But you can't start off with ignorance of it.
Right.
Be aware of it.